Hello.
What is your one statement, sir?
I never heard your voice before.
There you have.
My one statement is, okay, can it be a question? Is that valid?
Yes.
You just have to end it not with the intonation of a question.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so I'm thinking about making a video game, potentially with you guys as playable characters. And what genre would you prefer it to be?
Fighting
That's a
game.
question mark. Fighting game.
Yeah, that seems probably easiest.
Smash
Right.
clone. Slap City clone.
Make it happen.
For Honor clone.
Dude.
Fuck, I play it.
So I just rolled a clip for you that was me on Late Night with Cry and Russ for a brief moment. They were doing a thing where they dragged in viewers and had them say a few words, and mine were about a video game that I want to make involving a bunch of different streamers. And I'm here today to talk to you about that idea. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome, and I hope that you guys do too. But the idea is for a game called StreamerZ with a Z at the end. It's a play on the Dragon Ball Fighters thing. It's going to be a fighting game. If the title and that me just explaining the title didn't hint you that it should have, I don't know what else to say. I have the GDD here, that's game design document for all you regular folk that don't know what that means. If you want to look at the game design document, there will be a link for that in the description. You can go over it yourself. I'm just going to kind of highlight some things that I think are the most interesting and explain the game at a base level. So like I said, it's a fighting game, but there are many different types of fighting games. So what does that really mean, right? Well, I'm thinking it's going to be along the lines of Brawlhalla and Smash Brothers. It's going to be that kind of fighting game. Nothing too Street Fighter-y or Mortal Kombat-y. But what makes this game unique to those two that I mentioned that it is similar to? Well, the answer is that it's going to have characters that are streamers, as the name implies. To begin with, I'm going to be focusing on like a small group of streamers, so if your favorite isn't here, I apologize. But there is always options to add more characters later on, and I intend to add as many as I possibly can, including myself. And I'm not limiting streamers to like big streamers that get all the views. If you're a small streamer, you maybe just got affiliate. Maybe you're not even at affiliate. You just stream regularly. Feel free to hit me up, and we'll chat. We'll talk about getting you a moveset and getting you in the video game, because that sounds awesome. I want to have as many people in this as I can. I want to have as many people work on this as I can. I want this to be a huge community-driven project. And I think that's really where it shines in comparison to like Smash Brothers or Brawlhalla. And I want to make this really clear from the beginning that I don't expect any money out of this. I am doing this solely for the purpose of bettering myself, improving my resume, improving my portfolio, that sort of thing. This is a fan project, a passion project, and a learning experience. But what characters am I starting with, you may ask? Well, the answer is not very many. I have picked the 4 members of the Late Night with Cry and Russ crew, as well as Witwix and Arcadum. I picked those two because I really fucking like Witwix. He's a great dude, he's a great streamer. And I picked Arcadum because he was in the voice call when I asked the question, and I feel like he should be included because he's a great streamer. I love the D&D stuff that they're doing. This is not a sellout, just he's a great guy. And as you'll be able to see as we go through the game design document, there's a lot of stuff that I've left blank for now that I will get to later. A lot of the art stuff, I'm not an artist. I am a game programmer first, game designer second. With that said, if there's any critiquing that you have of the game design document itself, feel free to throw that at me. I'm here to get better at all of this stuff, so just like, give me your advice. Give me what you think I should do different than what I'm currently doing. I'd love to hear it. This is going to be where all of the abilities go when I have designed them, because I haven't yet. Because that part will take a lot of time, and I'm going to focus my efforts programming the networking capabilities of the game, because that's where I should really start. That's what the bare bones of the game is going to be, and once I have that, I can start working on character designs and all of that stuff. This is just a rough outline of the things that I'm going to be working on as I progress through this. The game setting stuff, that's where I'm going to design all of the different stages that will be in the game. That again is mostly art, I think. I think most of the stages are going to be Battlefield or Destination style. I'm not going to really go too crazy with crazy big stages. It's going to be mostly smaller ones. I might include some hazards, I don't know, hazards or whatever, but I might include them because they could be fun to program and they could look good on a resume. So we'll see. The number of players, 1 to 4 basically. You can play against computers, you can play with up to 4 people. That's my plan right now. We'll see if that changes, it might. This is literally just the roughest of rough ideas of what I'm going to be working on. And this video basically serves as me smacking myself in the face saying, get to work. This is just a chart of a bunch of different mechanics and what those different mechanics allow you to do. Rule, affordance, that kind of thing. And visibility just means can you see it, or is it like just numbers in the background or something, right? So that's all very complicated and you can go look at it if you care enough. Down here is the really juicy stuff for me, because I'm a programmer. Game mechanics are where it's at, right? So I wrote out a bunch of lists of the things that I have to program. These are all different game objects or prefabs in Unity that I'm going to be creating that will be the base of the game. There's like the character base class, which will have like all of the individual character classes that will be children of it. Big programmer terms, I'm sure they make a lot of sense. I don't want to get too much into it. I don't want this video to go on for like 30 minutes. It doesn't need to. I'm just here to propose my idea and basically ask anyone if they want to partake in it, right? That's what this video is for, and that's why I'm making it. I will leave off with showing you my really, really great drawing of a mock-up UI for the game. It's so good. I am definitely not an artist, if you can't tell. If you want to partake in this project, you can send me any art assets that you want me to use, and I'll use them, probably. You could ask me to program on it, and I might assign you some tasks. That'll be a while once we get the network set up and like some base mechanics in there. I'll start sending characters to people maybe to make and see how that goes. If you want to design any of it, if you want to just like come at me and battle me on the game design stuff, you can do that too, because there's a lot of stuff written down here that is just what I think for now and isn't guaranteed to stick around until the final build. Who knows? Games change as they develop. Who knows what the final product will look like? I don't yet. I'm excited to find out though, because I think it's going to be really good. I want this to be something that I can add to my portfolio or my resume and have people look at it and be like, yeah, this guy knows what he's doing, this guy does good work, this guy puts a little bit of polish in with stuff, you know? I want this to be something that is impressive, and hopefully it will be. That's it. I just showed you the whole GDD. It took me a couple of days to write up. There's a bunch of stuff still that I need to write up, but I am focusing on the networking aspect for the next couple of weeks. I will put up another video. It will basically just be a code update on how that went when I am done it. So if you're interested in seeing that, stick around. If you're interested in seeing other content from me, that's totally cool too. I do that sometimes. It's over there maybe. I don't know. This is the outro now. There's social medias. There's other things. You can do whatever you want with this video. I'm sure you could even like not look at it ever again. That would be fine. I'm gonna go now. Bye.